Hi everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's that time, it's that day. It is Wednesday. So it's time for our chat. How's it going? How you been since I talked to you last week? What's new? I got a whole lot of crazy going on. Which is why I'm late getting here. My apologies. It has been chaos here today. Absolute chaos. Let me mute this. There we go. Alright. I'm still trying to get stuff set up, so bear with me here for a second. What am I doing? What was I doing? Where am I going? I'm losing my mind. Pictures later. Oh, okay. Hey Lacey, how's your day going? How's your week been? What's new? Design anything new? What's going on? Tell me. I'm dragging a little bit today because I'm running on maybe 2 hours of sleep. Whew. When I say it's been a day, I mean it has been a day. I'll explain a little bit what I mean. I've been, aside from the craziness of today, I've actually been busy for basically a week. I've made a lot of stuff. I've filmed a lot of videos. I've filmed several tutorials. A couple of them I had to film more than once because of technical difficulties, because, you know, it's my life. He said, I'm Lacey, you're still working away on my infinity scarf, super close to finishing. Yay, cool. Can't wait to see it. Hi, Amanda. Oh, well, thanks that I look nice. I'm not even sure, you know, how or why I'm still awake. I'm running on adrenaline at this point, I think. I don't know. Did I mention it's been a crazy day? But yeah, I've been making up a storm and filming videos and filming tutorials and refilming tutorials and commissions that I've worked on, all kinds of stuff. Matter of fact, let me see if I can pull up the pictures of my last 2 commissions so you guys can see some of the stuff I've been working on. Okay, cool. But yeah, I've been working on a lot. One of my yarn reviews is for this. Okay, I'm not going to say my opinion of the yarn, but I've been in a ornament making mood for some reason. I've been crocheting a lot of ornaments, and so a particular yarn I reviewed I thought would make some cute ornaments, so I made a couple of those. But these aren't finished, they're not blocked yet, and I haven't sewn in my ends. But here's one ornament. I'm not going to tell you what the yarn is, because like I said, I have a review coming out for it probably next week. But that's one of the decorations. Here's the other. Again, these are not blocked or anything. They're just... I literally finished them, threw them aside, and started on the next one. And then, here's a third, which I think is really neat. I'm gonna hold it up right. Let's see, no, wait. Helps when you hold it up properly. See, it's the tree of life, and I know I'm not holding it up right, and I can't see that right there. There we go. Again, none of these are blocked, so I was working on those. I've made like a bunch of those, and I'm working on something else with that same sparkly yarn that I'm not ready to show anybody yet. And yeah, I've really just been filming a whole lot. Just trying to keep ahead of stuff. What are you guys saying? That's pretty, thank you. Yeah, very sparkly. Very sparkly. I thought the Tree of Life was pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty cool pattern. My tree had fallen over at first. I really like your colors. It's a pretty neat pattern. Yeah, isn't it neat? I don't know what she was sitting around going, you know, I think I'm going to design a tree of life ornament. That sounds like fun. And then design this, because she's just a boss like that. Sorry, people came in. But yeah, I thought it was a really neat pattern. Very neat pattern. So the other things I've been working on was I had 2 hat commissions that I had to get out last week, and they picked those up today. I wanted to show you. Yes, Lacey, it's your pattern. Lacey's seen these pictures because I showed them to her. Because one is of the Dear Sweet Presley hat that I modified for a Messy Bun Hat. So let me share my screen real quick so you can see the picture. There's one. That's just a regular one that's made with chunky yarn. And this is the Messy Bun Hat that I made using the Dear Sweet Presley pattern. The chunky one, I had to eliminate. That's only one basic stitch or pattern repeat, and then I did the ribbing. But that's only used one skein of yarn. So it used one skein of the chunky, and then this is Hobie. Oh yeah, you think I'd remember? Colorina, and it only used one ball. So Lucy's streak of a 1-ball hat is still continuing because I've made that hat 5 times now, and I've only used one skein all 5 times, and I've used 5 different yarns. So that's kind of cool. Hi, Marquita. Welcome, welcome, welcome. At least she's saying I would want a totally different way if someone said, make me a Tree of Life ornament. I love how anyone's brains works different. I know. I would have never thought. The Tree of Life has always been one of those symbols that I love in like pretty much any medium that I've seen it made in. Like I made one with wire once, and it turned out beautifully. That was the first one I've ever crocheted, and that was pretty cool. I actually have plans to make another one of these in different colors, and I'm probably going to incorporate some beadwork, but we shall see. But it's just one of those symbols that, you know, you can make it almost any medium, and it still looks gorgeous and unique, and nobody makes it the same way. So it's pretty cool. I'm telling you, your hat pattern is gold. I mean, like I said, I've made it 5 times, 5 different yarns, and I want to say 3 different yarn weights. Let's see, chunky, worsted, and DK, and all of them used 1 skein, and were between 1 and 3 pattern repeats. It's awesome. It's an awesome pattern. It's a magic hat. Yep. Thank you, Marquita. Lacey saying we can have a designer challenge. We all design the same thing and see how different they turn out between like 3 different. I know, right? That would be fun. You know what? No, you know what? That's something. That could be a fun thing to do. We may have to look into that. Like, you know, when we're kind of like coming out of the holidays and we're kind of when they're lulling and chilling and thinking of new things we want to come up with. We should actually think about doing that. I think that'd be fun. Amanda says, I love Lacey's hat pattern. It's my go-to hat when I head to the bus stop. Oh, I know. Well, as you can see, I've got 3 now. The third one is, I don't know where my third one is. But I wear this one. This is kind of like my around the house beanie, I guess, for lack of a better way of describing it. And then the original pink one I wear when I leave the house. And then the third one I also wear when it kind of goes both ways. And I'm about to make a 4th one. So. Hi, VJ. How are you? How's your week been? How's your day been? Fill us in. What are you working on? I am so happy that you have enjoyed making that hat so much. Also that you have made some orders with it. I'm telling you, Lacey, I cannot walk out of this house without getting an order for this hat. I wore this hat out. Well, this one and the pink one. 4 times, and 3 times I got orders. It's crazy. People love the hat. They really love the hat, and they love the story behind it because I always tell them the story of the meaning of the hat. You're always designing hats anyway. You have don't blame us for that itch. You already had that itch. But we are enablers, so you know. There you go. You enable me and my love of yarn, and well, now we're enabling you to like make new hats so we can buy more yarn to make your hats. So we're just feeding off each other, which is fine with me. There are worse habits to have. Hi, Catherine. You're not late. We're just here hanging out, just chilling. I haven't told anybody why. I was late getting here, and all I've said was that I've had a day, and I haven't said why yet, so I'm getting to that. And Lacey's saying, y'all know I'm just beaming with happiness, and yes, I live with the itch. Exactly. So, yeah, your itch with this whole this whole expensive yarn thing. I've got this yarn set from Expression Fiber Arts in my basket, my cart, and I'm just waiting for my school stipend before I hit buy. Hopefully they'll still be there by then. If not, she's got a million different colorways I like, but I really like this kit, and it's worsted weight. It is gorgeous. And I just want to wait till I actually have my student loan money before I buy it. But it's hard because I'm sitting on my hands going, I could just throw it on my credit card. No, you cannot throw it on your credit card. No. No. But no. And I'm literally having this fight with myself. I'm not kidding. The fight is real. VJ saying I'm making a bath poof with number 10 cotton. How's that going for you? Hey Amanda, how did your research with that go? Weren't you researching that? I know Marquita makes poofs out of cotton a lot. And Lacey's saying, Amanda, I think we should do it. We can use any yarn we choose and take the pattern any way we want to. Okay, where are we getting the pattern? What pattern we're using? We obviously can't use a pattern that one of us designed because there's some bias there. So we need to find a pattern we all agreed on and then create it. BJ, Hershey's has free shipping over $35 to $12.15. And we have another enabler, folks. We are seriously just a bunch of enablers. Hey, this site's got yarn on sale. This site's got yarn on sale. I am literally doing a video so I can compare yarns from Uruguay. I kid you not. So I have the excuse to buy more Malabrigo and Uruguay. Oh, I can't never remember what it's called. Something del Uruguay. Amanda, help me out here. You know the name of what I'm talking about. Yeah. So I have the excuse to buy these two brands of yarns to compare and contrast them. I'm doing a video. But see, I can write off my taxes that way because it's a business expense. I'm always going for the business expenses. Catherine's waiting for her birthday yarn to get here. I got my Expression Fiber Arts yarn today. Expression Fiber Arts is selling out every day. I know. I keep an eye on my basket. So far, it's still there. Lacey saying there's also Klarna Pay, and I totally understand. I can't afford to spend any money in yarn right now. I've had to talk myself down from several cards. Yeah, I thought about Klarna. I may go Klarna raw. I could do that right now if I wanted to. I may go ahead and just do that tonight because I don't want the yarn to sell out, and I'll be totally bummed. So I may go that route. BJ saying it's working out very nicely. I can't wait until it's done and I see how long it takes to dry. Yeah, that seems to be the problem. And here's Amanda. I filmed the video that still needs editing. Turns out I didn't like any yarn. Yarn bath poofs are not for me. I really like the mesh one you can get in the store. Huh, okay, that makes sense. I wonder if you'd like it if you made one out of the scrubby yarn. That's a thought. I only really use bath poofs when I'm taking a bubble bath. And, well, I live in a house with 2 other adults and a kid. So, you know, bathroom time here is limited. So, long luxurious bubble baths are just not a thing. So, I don't really have any real need for poofs right now. Now, when I get my own place or we move into a bigger place with more than one bathroom, we'll revisit that, I'm sure. What is she saying? For the challenge, we will make our own pattern up. So are we all making the same thing and we're creating a pattern out of that thing? Is that what you're saying? I found that yarn poofs don't really lather or dry well. And also, and yes, Lacey, I'm down. I think it would be fun if we all did the same yarn base and maybe do a word for the challenge inspiration. Thank you, man. This is Uruguay. Yeah, I'm literally filming a YouTube video comparing and contrasting Manus de Uruguay with Malabrigo. Just have an excuse to buy both yarns. Okay, so Lacey and Amanda are agreeing to do this crochet challenge. So, alrighty, whatever. Depends on what it is, whether I'm in or not. And if y'all pick some, well, as long as I can do it in something that's not a fingering weight, I'm in. Otherwise, y'all on your own. I'll just judge. Okay, so I need a drink. I'm drinking coffee. Heavy coffee. Strong coffee. So, yeah, I won't waste weight. Yeah, you caught me. Yep, no, yeah. No, I can't pretend that one. You know better than that. Stop it. I am a DK girl or higher. Anything below that, and you can have it. Unless I can hold it two strands together. And even then, I'm like, I don't know. No what, Catherine? I don't think she said me either. Oh, single crochet either. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I don't want any single crochet. Definitely not. See, people know me. You guys know me so well. You guys are my people. You know me well enough to know that I'm not doing anything under DK, and I avoid single crochet at all costs. We could also just steams and then put them in a bag and draw. Good idea. And we don't have to all use the same yarn. I just think it might be fun if we all do the same. Let's do DK or worsted. Oh, well, yay. I feel included. I like DK. You don't have any worsted weight yarn? Any at all? None? None? Is the shock resonating on my face? Because I'm blown away by that. I don't think I know anybody that doesn't have any worsted weight yarn. I mean, I know you're bougie, Lacey, but damn. Do you have any solid color yarn, Lacey? I'm curious now. I mean, like, complete solid, not tonal, solid. I gotta know that now. I think I might have like a super saver laying around somewhere that I didn't use. You know, there are some very nice anti-pilling 100% acrylics out there right now that are in worsted weight. Matter of fact, I've reviewed several of them. Hint, hint. And I have a couple of more reviews coming. Okay. So, as to... Oh man, my throat is trying to go now. Why it's been a day. So, I have 3 dogs. An elderly chocolate lab pit bull mix mutt, whatever you want to call her. She's like 8 or 9. And then we've got like 2 youngins. Poppy, who's a boxer whiler and is 3. And will be, I guess, 4 on my birthday, I guess. We share a birthday. Anyway. Or she 2? No, she's 2, she'll be 3. And then we have Zeus, who if you follow me on Instagram, you see periodically. He is a 1.5 years old and he's a champagne pit. Well, Our vet wanted us to wait until Zeus was a year old before we got him fixed. For various reasons, size-wise, growth, testosterone levels, what have you. So we were like, fine, okay. Poppy, on the other hand, for medical reasons, they kept we need a new vet. I guess is how I could really just preface this. But anyway, we scheduled Zeus to be fixed, but we had to schedule it like 4 months out because apparently there's like some huge backlog for veterinarian care in this area, and our regular vet couldn't do it until like 4 months after we called to make the appointment. And mind you, like we called like days after he turned a year old. Anyway, push comes to shove, we had to wait the period of time. But in the meanwhile, Zeus and Poppy got together, and of course Poppy got knocked up, and we are now having puppies on the way. Great, terrific. We were trying to avoid this, but because we had to delay his neutering, and she couldn't get spayed at the time that we wanted to for reasons that I don't even remember. I remember just being frustrated about it, but I don't remember what they are exactly right now. So we have these puppies on the way. So today was the big day for Zeus to get the old snip. So my daughter had to take him in at 8 o'clock this morning. So at 7 a.m., guess who goes into labor? Yes, you guessed it. Now, mind you, I am a night owl, so I work all night. So I had literally been up and was just about to go to bed when I realized that Poppy was about to go into labor. So we had a location for her, which ironically enough is in my bedroom. And so she had already been nesting in it. So she's in there, she's just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. But she didn't want to be by herself, and she didn't want me to go to sleep while she was waiting and waiting and waiting. So just as I was starting to nod off, she would like bark and wake me up. So after like 3 or 4 times, I was just like, okay, screw it. I'm just going to stay awake and watch what happens and just sit here with her. So I've literally been up all this time. And I was late getting to chat today because Zeus just came home from the vet looking dejected and unhappy and probably hates us all at this point. And meanwhile, I've also been running back and forth trying to keep an eye on the new mama and her 7 puppies. So, I've been busy. I'm exhausted. The puppies are adorable. Matter of fact, the 4 of the 7 puppies already have homes. I think we're going to keep 2. The kids are going to keep 1, and I want 1. So at least 1 we have to home. So at least, even though it was a completely and totally unplanned event that we tried to avoid, it's probably coming out to a really good ending. And yeah, I'll have pictures of them on my Instagram eventually, probably after their eyes open up. But anyway, that's why I'm tired. That's why I'm drinking coffee at 7:30 at night. So, but the running joke is that Zeus, on the same day he lost his manhood, he became a father, which is kind of ironic and kind of funny at the same time. So yeah, so I'm tired. Oh man, my voice is going. Alicia says she will be a better dog for carrying a litter. At least that has been my experience. Yeah, mine too. All of my female dogs, after they had litters, they chilled out and they were happier and just more chill. But she's getting spayed as soon as this puppy's weaned. We had to delay it because she had some sort of infection or something. We got her. She was a rescue. She had been abused. So she had like all kinds of issues when we first got her. So we couldn't get her spayed then, and then when we wanted to get her spayed later, there was, oh, you know what? I know what it was. The first time we wanted to get her spayed, she had some other medical condition she wanted to take care of. The second time we wanted to get her spayed, she was in the heat, so we couldn't get her spayed. That's what it was. And then meanwhile, the third time I come around, because like I said, she'll be 3. Yeah, she'll be 3. She'll be 3. So the third time of getting her spayed coincided with him getting neutered, and it was just a mess. Anyway, that's why we're where we are. But the puppies are adorable. But yeah, all of my female dogs had better temperaments after they had a litter, and then were spayed. Yeah, that's why I'm tired. I'm exhausted. It's crazy. Except for now, I'm like picking up that second wind thing. So I'll probably, after this chat, I've got some other work I need to do that's not too like mind strenuous. So I'll probably do that, and then I'll probably crash relatively early, at least early for me. Like she's saying, yikes, you're sleep deprived. My girl used to have dang 10 to 14 pups per litter. We got her fixed, of course, but it took us a while. Woo! 10 to 14 pups? Yeah. Poppy's only a 40-pound dog, so 7 puppies. And, I mean, these are decent-sized puppies. These puppies are probably, let me do this, comment, are like this, lengthwise, and probably, like, that big around. They're decent-sized puppies. And they're adorable. Like I said, I'll post pics later. Oh, they are. It's the craziest combination of Rottweiler. Did I tell you that she's a Boxweiler? She's Poppy's part Boxer, part Rottweiler. So she's technically called a Boxweiler. And then Zeus is the Champagne Pit. So these puppies are Boxweiler Pits, Boxweiler Bulls. I don't know what we're calling them. They're just cute. My vet used to keep the dogs overnight after surgery. I'm not sure. Zeus went in at 8 o'clock this morning, and he didn't get back here till, well, it was just right before 7 when he staggered in here, so. And I think for the last time I had a dog spayed, she stayed overnight. That might be it. But will there be a Vlogmas video showing off puppies? Probably. Most likely. Because they're just so cute. And cool. My lady is half Rottie, quarter wolf, quarter husky. She looks like a red wolf. Oh, cool. No. Poppy is literally, one parent was a Rottweiler, one parent was a Boxer. I'm not quite sure which was which. Like I said, she was a rescue from some crazy people. That's all I know. And I'm not even sure the crazy people we rescued her from was her parents' owners. It's a weird story how we got the dog. But yeah, like I said, 4 of them are already spoken for. My next door neighbor, 2 of our friends, and then a friend of a friend. I'll want one. And then, like I said, I'm probably keeping one. I think the kids are going to keep one. So at least one left that needs to find a home. So, that's what I've been up to. I'm trying to think what else. I've just been filming a whole lot of videos. A lot of videos. To the point where I was in the middle of filming one last night, and my computer came up and said, "You're out of space." And I was like, ah! So I had to clear off my hard drive to have room for my additional videos. But I mean, the good news is, since I filmed this many, I just have to like do edits, and then I can put one up, or I could I could edit 2 or 3, and then schedule them out, so I don't have to worry about going through the whole upload process every time it's time for me to put on a video. Like I have one coming out tomorrow that I've already uploaded, and it's just waiting for its premiere time. Oh man, I am getting so congested right now. This is crazy. But yeah. But yeah, I'm doing a lot of yarn reviews, several tutorials, some yarn hauls. I'm probably gonna have some vlog like videos going up, probably if not this coming week, the week after. So it'd probably be some of the puppies and me going, because I actually want to do a yarn haul vlog where I actually go to a store and shop for yarn. So I might have one of those coming up. And of course, all of my lives. And don't forget, if you actually want to be part of my live where you can show off your work, send me a message or leave a comment under this video, and I'll include you. If I don't get interested, I'm not going to do it. I may still do the lives just for the sake of doing them, but we shall see. That's what I'm doing. What are you guys doing? What are you guys working on? What's going on? Let me know. Sorry guys, I'm getting like completely and totally congested all of a sudden, and I don't know where it came from. And have we decided what pattern we're going to do for this challenge? And have we decided when we're doing it? Oh, you've prepped some stuff for our live. Well, this is good as any to announce that, yeah, Amanda and I are doing a live on my channel on the 16th. I'm just going to say that. I'll have more info on it next week, because I think I go live the day before we're doing the video. No, isn't that right? Yeah. So we'll have more information for you next week, but yes, we are doing a live. It should be fun. It's going to be fun. I'm amused. You're working on the siren scarf. Nope, not yet. We aren't done organized. This is true. Amanda's work is currently crocheting her everyday swing cardigan. She filmed so many tutorials this week. Yeah, I had to clear out space on my phone. Yeah, it's been insane. I wish I could film on my phone, but I have an iPhone and a PC, and I have yet to figure out how to get the film, the video off of my phone and onto my PC so I can edit it, and I hate editing on my phone. So I have a 4K cam. I have a camera, and I have a 4K webcam, and that's why I normally film with one or the other. And they're both PC compatible, but sometimes I wish I could film with my phone. When I do the actual yarn haul videos or the shopping hauls, I'm going to film that with my phone, because obviously I'm going to be out with my phone. Okay, Marquita's in. She's down for the challenge. Who else is in? So far, it's Amanda, Lacey, Marquita, and me. Who else wants to be in this? Amanda's excited to see Lacey's siren scarf. Marquita saying, "Oh, you've been busy, Kim. I can't wait to see what all you've been on." Oh, Lord. So much. Oh, my God. Me too, Amanda. I feel like it is just dragging in at this point because I want to see it. Yep, it's dragging on because because you want to get to the end. Which is another reason why I hate working with thin yarns, because see, it takes forever. With a worsted weight or a bulky yarn, I mean, if you pretty much have your finished product like pretty quickly. I prefer it that way. Lacey's saying Marquita totally, the more the merrier. Can I download from the Apple Cloud? I should be able to. I never really thought about that. I haven't installed any Apple products on my PC. That would have to. I don't know. I should probably look that up, huh? You would think, right? Working on crochet baskets, Christmas ornaments, and a tree skirt. Oh, cool. You are busy. Download what's on your phone from the cloud to your PC. I can't get my PC and my phone to recognize each other. That's part of the problem, and I can't figure out why. Sounds like we just need to come up with a challenge theme. Yep. Awesome. What time? What? Oh, what time is my collab with Amanda? What did we say? Noon your time, 3 p.m. mine, Amanda? Is that what we said? We'll let you know for sure next week, but it's the 16th. I know that much I do know. Because it's the day after, it's a Thursday, it's the day after my normal chat on Wednesday. Yeah, I've been deleting the raw footage and keeping the video that gets uploaded, but I'm to the point now where I'm going to have to either throw all those in some cloud storage or start deleting those as well. Because, yeah, I'm running out of space quickly. Yeah. Videos hog up some serious memory storage, or not memory, some serious hard drive storage. I think my phone has a speech impediment and always uses the I when I want an O. Funny story about that. I do a lot of talk to text for my writing work, and apparently I have more of an accent than I thought I did, because if I just talk and just let the software type what it thinks I'm saying, I come out sounding like the biggest hick. Like, apparently I don't speak good. Or I've got some slang or some twang or something in my voice that my computer software is going, what are you saying, woman? But it's really funny to go back and have to edit it. So I have to kind of make a conscious effort to make sure I'm looking at the words as they're appearing on the screen so I can catch them as I go. Because otherwise I will spend almost as long, if not longer, fixing the errors as I did actually saying everything. It would be quicker for me to type it. At least if I typed it, I'd be typing exactly what it was I wanted to say. I use a phone charger cord to USB on the computer and go in and manually transfer the files over. But are you doing it from an iPhone to a PC? Because, like I said, I can't get my computer to recognize my iPhone, even with plugging it in via USB. It might just be a problem with my computer. I need a new laptop anyway. I should just suck it up and buy one. Okay, and Lacey's asking Amanda if the theme should be chosen by a neutral party. Marquita saying, if your videos are on your phone, you may be able to go to the Apple iCloud website and download them onto your PC. I will try that. Thanks, Marquita. Okay, I'm assuming Catherine wants in on the challenge, everybody. So write her down. Neutral party's choice sounds great. Okay, who's going to be the neutral party? That's what I have down. 12 p.m. Pacific, 3 p.m. ET. So yeah, our live with our special challenge, we'll call it, is December 6th. Let me make sure I'm saying this right. Yes, December 16th, which is Thursday, at 12 p.m. Pacific and 3 p.m. Eastern. And it's me and Amanda. Kita, I forgot you could do that, Amanda. The USB from the phone to PC should work. They're not talking to each other, and I don't know why. I know my iPhone makes me give the computer permission to access it when I first plug it into my PC. Yeah. Okay, here's the thing. I did this on my other iPhone, and it worked. But this current iPhone, it won't let me. And I'm about to get a new iPhone, so maybe the new one will let me. If I don't open my phone and click allow, it won't show up right. I assure you, the country ain't thicker than mine. So embarrassing when someone asks where I'm from in the phone at work. On the phone at work. I get that all the time. Or they think I'm a guy. I get that a lot too. Like, sir, how can I help you? I'm a ma'am. And then to make it worse, my real name's Kim. Well, you guys know this, but so most people will think I said Tim, so they'll call me sir, and I'll try to correct them, and then they'll ask for my name, and I'll tell them it's Kim, but they hear Tim. It can become a whole mess. A whole mess. Sweet. Welcome to the challenge, Catherine. Catherine saying thank you. Lacey saying she works at that time. Well, you can catch the replay, Lacey. I'm sorry. That was the only time we could come up with that worked. And Catherine saying, I kind of missed what the challenge is because my husband keeps talking to me. I'm assuming it's crochet related. Well, of course it is. Basically, we're going to have a neutral party, pick a item that we're all going to make, and we're going to make it in our own. We're going to create our own pattern and interpret the item our own way, I'm assuming. Is this what we're doing, Lacey and Amanda? Oh, Catherine, we are still working on that. No, you're fine. I will watch the replay. Cool. Let's see. I said things. I had some other stuff I wanted to talk about today. So I believe it was Catherine. Wasn't it you that turned me on to the whole Christy Glass situation? What kind of cluster beep is that? I mean, she's just offending people all the way around. Okay, Lacey is saying, neutral party will pick a theme, then we will all design a pattern in our own way. Okay, there we go. And Amanda is agreeing with those stipulations. So there you go. There you go, Catherine. That's the plan. Anyway, this whole Christy Glass situation. I watched some videos, basically on both sides. You know, BIPOCs that are leveling some serious claims at her. That, you know, basically she's charging people of color to be on her show and all this stuff. And I've watched people of color who think that everything's been blown out of proportion. And I don't get political on this channel, not anymore anyway. If you actually were to dig back to some of my original videos, you can see that I actually did delve into some political issues. But I came out of my research of all this basically thinking, I'm so glad I'm a crocheter and not a knitter, because that knitting community, from everything that I've read and did some research on, they just seem kind of problematic. And it's kind of sad. Because, I mean, we're artists. Why be problematic as an artist? Why can't we all just appreciate what everybody brings to the table with their artistry? I mean, we should be working to keep arts alive, not stabbing each other in the back and killing it by default. It's just, I don't know. It's sad. I've watched, so I was just curious. So I'm like, I wonder if there's like a huge difference between the knitting community and the crochet community. So I fell down a rabbit hole and watched a whole bunch of knitting videos. And of course, I already watch a whole lot of crochet videos. And I just came away feeling like the knitting community is just, I don't know. It's just a different vibe completely than the crochet community. I just can't imagine the knitting community pulling off things like the crochet community did, like say for the auction that Bag O' Day Crochet had. I mean, I'm sure there are probably a section of the knitting community that would do something like that. But, I know way more people in the crochet community that would do stuff like that, for sure, without batting an eye. Would help out, I'm saying. It just seemed like a completely different vibe. It's weird. Anybody else notice that? Is it just me? It's just, I mean... And of course, also, I'm going into it as a non-knitter, so maybe if I actually were a more experienced knitter, I might feel more at home there. But on the flip side, I don't know how anybody that's a new knitter could ever feel at home over there, because it's a weird vibe. It's a really weird vibe. So, I don't know if maybe I just picked some really weird knitting channels to watch. If you guys have some suggestions of some interesting knitting channels that I can watch, go ahead and drop the suggestions. I'll go and watch them. But yeah, the vibe's just totally different to me. Amanda's saying it is sad. I do think the knitting tied to high fashion attracts some ugly people into the community. Yeah, I think that's really what it is. Knitting is high fashion. Crochet is, it's almost as if they treat, I don't know, like a second class citizen. Crochet is second class, but I'm sorry. I appreciate the skill of knitting, especially since I've never been able to pick it up. But you can machine knit. Knitting can be done on a machine. It can be done. It can be mass produced. You can't do that with crochet. So as far as I'm concerned, the artistry behind crochet is higher than knitting. Not that I'm saying the skill levels are different. Not that I'm saying you don't need to be skilled to do both. But artistically, crochet is more unique. Because everything's going to be a one of a kind. You can't mass produce crochet. So, I don't know. And maybe I'm just biased because I love to crochet and I can't knit. But just the vibe between the two communities is just weird. Lisa says she notices it's a mean girl scene. Yeah, very much. I know fashion design schools teach knitting. I'm unsure if they teach crochet. Probably not. Although they might start, because it's kind of like, it's picking up steam finally. It only took, centuries? Needles at the ready and fiber hustle. Oh, those are channels I need to look at? Okay, cool. I think Christie was the last straw and ended up being a call to action. Racism is alive and well. Yeah, and I watched a live today. I won't name the channel, but let's just say I don't dislike videos because I don't see the point. But I actually left a dislike on that video. It was alive, and I was just shaking my head. I got like half an hour into it and went, "No, I'm not watching any more of this." And I just hit the dislike and I left the video. And like I said, I don't leave dislikes on videos, but I did that. I did today. And Lacey saying, "Crap, Amanda, what was the name of the knitter I told you to watch with the ugly sweater video that I love?" And it's Crime Scene Knits. Amanda saying she's funny. Okay, I'll add her to the list. And Lacey was saying, okay. Part of the issue is that people were dismissing the issue and saying, can't we just go back to knitting? Yeah, that seems to be... That's a common theme in a lot of areas where it's an uncomfortable conversation that people don't want to have. Why can't we just go back to knitting? Why can't we just go back to looking at cat memes on Facebook? Why can't, you get that a lot. The bottom line is, nothing will ever be addressed if we don't address it. If we just don't man up or woman up and address the issues that we have in this country, and there's plenty of them, pick a group, there's an issue, we need to do that. That's the only way we're actually going to make any progress. But there's a certain group of people that aren't ready to do that, and until they're ready to do that, we're kind of, well, we are where we are. But all that to say, I prefer my crochet yarny peeps for sure. I mean, I know a lot of you knit, but I forgive you. I'm kidding. I just think we have a way cooler, way chiller, way more accepting group. Of course, tomorrow I could be proven wrong and somebody could do something completely and totally crazy or racist and mean to me, and I'll be ranting about it next week. But until then, I'm standing by that. We've got the cooler, chiller, more accepting members on the crochet side. Knitters, some of these knitters just want to be mean girls. And my mouse is dying. Hang on. There we go. I've heard that already. Makita's saying, I followed Christy and loved the work she displayed, but did feel my gut turn with certain comments she made during interviews. Yeah, I saw some clips of some of her interviews, and I was like, you actually said that? You asked that? You completely glossed over that? I shook it off as ignorance, so I wasn't surprised at the accusations. Yeah. She just seemed... From the clips of interviews that I saw, and I actually had watched like one of her podcasts, basically kind of by accident. She was just kind of, I was just letting like craft videos play in the background, and her podcast came up as one, and I had seen one, and this interview wasn't with a person of color, but it was with a person in the LGBTQ community, and she was totally tone deaf with them. So I'm not shocked that she would be tone deaf for anybody for BIPOCs. That doesn't surprise me at all. But on the flip side, Willow Bean's rants kind of left me scratching my head too, because I wasn't totally... I understood where she was coming from. I understood the points she was making, but I wasn't crazy about her method of making it. But you know what? It's her right to make her points the way she wants to make them. But they didn't present well. I'll just put it that way. But the whole thing is a mess. Knitters are crazy. I'm going to stay over here and enjoy my one hook life and keep it pushing with my Malabrigo. Yeah, she did. And things don't change so people get uncomfortable. Yeah, it's true. They really don't. Okay, kids. I'm exhausted. I'm going to finish my coffee and actually eat for the first time today. And I'm probably going to work on the virus shawl that I started when I realized I was going to be awake with a dog having puppies for the next several hours. So I'm going to work on that and probably pass out early. What's Marquita saying before I get out of here? I do wish that the focus was more on the craft and less on the politics. I respect people voicing their concerns. I just wish it was done more tastefully and not attack her. You talking about Christy? You talking about is Art? I forget her. Is her name Ardella? Ardella? Is that it? Little Bean? Or are you talking about both? Because I mean, it got mean on both sides. From what I read and from what I've gathered, it was just, you know, there's no excuse for the things that Christy Glass did, but then, you know, turning around and calling Christy ugly and wearing ugly clothes and saying things that weren't germane to the topic just seemed ridiculous too. The whole thing just seemed like a mess. And like I said, I'm gonna let them have their mess. I'm gonna stay over here with my one hook and my Malabrigo. Get some rest. Let the if the puppies. Yeah, they're in my room. They're loud. They're noisy. We'll see. I have noise canceling headphones. I have a feeling I'm going to be using them. Yeah. Christy Glass. She was is a fashion knitter and high in the fashion world. She basically did connect a lot of knitters on YouTube and in social media to the fashion world, and she's proven to be a little problematic. It's kind of a long story. You can say that again. I mean, the girl pulls no punches. I mean, I don't blame her. And I mean, if you've been in an industry where people tend to want to ignore you because you're a female or because you're a race, what have you, you either shrivel up and slither away, or you get a tough skin, a wrought iron backbone, and you get in people's faces. And you know, like let me put it this way: my YouTube name is unapologetically Mocha for a reason. Just put it that way. People are with love, not hate. Yep, they're one with love, not hate. I agree. Yep. We just, no, I mean, across the board, you just need to come together with an open mind and open heart and a willingness to figure things out. If we could get to that point in any community, it would be awesome. So here's hoping that happens. And on that note, I'm really out of here now because yeah, my sinuses are clogging up as I speak. My eyes are getting droopy, and I'm starving. So I am going to go, and I will see you all here next week. If I don't see you Friday night, I might go live Friday. If I do, I'll go ahead. I might send out a chat reminder on Thursday night or Friday morning if I decide to do a live Friday. Just because I just might feel like doing it. Don't quote me on that, though. I do have a video coming out tomorrow. I'm not telling you what it is, but some of you, it's highly requested, so some of you will be happy to see it, I'm sure. And with that, I'm going to go. I will see y'all in the yarny hallways and on my comments in my videos, and this time next week. So, thanks for being here. Hit the like button on your way out if you're so inclined. I appreciate it. And I will see you next week. Bye. if I can get my mouse to let me leave the chat. Looks like my mouse is exhausted as I am. Yeah, I'm going for real now. Bye.